Welcome to my channel and thank you for watching today. Today I'm so excited to be here, really. Okay, today we are going to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 8. So basically, I just want to talk about three important things here. The first one is the fact that we cannot survive outside God. Personally, I can't. I don't know about you, but I can't survive outside God. So when you go to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 8, Moses was telling the people of Israel that they should keep the commandments of God, that if they keep it, they will live long in the land God has promised them, And then he made them to understand that he kind of starved them in the wilderness, for them to know that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that comes out of the mouth of God. So what am I saying in essence? You can't live by bread alone. You can't live by your rice alone, by your meat alone, by your fish alone. No. We have to have time to consume the word of God, which actually gives us the life. The second point here is about our storm. There is this lady. Let me see it well. I'm a nursing student. I work in nursing homes. So there is this woman that is very difficult. I don't know why she's that difficult. I don't know if it's just me. I really don't know, but she's difficult. So most of the time, I don't like going to her. Like, even if they share and give me her as my client for the day, I don't like going to her. I will look for someone to exchange with. So at some point, even when I'm having my quiet time, I will always pray to God. I don't want to have this patient as my client. So it kept on happening. So each time I pray to God, I don't get her. Each time I pray to God, I don't, because at my workplace we share cards. You just pick, and anyone you pick, that's your client for the day. So that day, I prayed. I came to work and I picked her. And I started looking for who to exchange with, and I found someone decided to take her, and then I took another person. So but one day something happened. As I picked her, I was like, I don't understand, why should I continuously change this lady? So if she's difficult and so is it not like the more I go to her, the more both of us understand ourselves, so that she will also know that I have my own sky. So I went to her room. She was complaining. Okay, her problem is that she complains a lot. Nothing is good for her. Nothing is ever good for her. So anything I do is not good. So she complains a lot. Her legs is paining her. Her hands are paining her. I did not lift her up well. I did not do this. I did not do that. So the first day I went there, I was so angry. I was like, why would this woman be behaving like this? Why would she be behaving like this? Oh, but I'm trying to help her. She's not even like grateful or trying to. She's just like that. She wants to complain about everything. So that first day was so tough. I thought my colleague, I will never in my life do this woman again. But when I went home, I was just laughing to myself. I was like, why would you make such statements? You never do that. Okay, because of that, you continue doing her. Anytime you pick her card, you must take care of her. So that was what I told myself. So that from that day, I started taking care of her. So, but along the line, I noticed that things started getting better. I went to took care of her yesterday. She was talking, my legs, my this, I ignored her. Like, I just started developing this thick skin with her, because before now, if she and she shouts a lot, so if she shouts, I will get frightened and I will leave, probably go and call a colleague. I'll just leave her there. When she's calm, I will come back and take care of her. So but yesterday she was shouting, do this one well, do this one well. I didn't even talk to her. I was just doing what I was doing. I was just carrying out my duty. I asked her, do you want to do this? She was saying no. I said, okay, I won't force you. When I got home yesterday, I was just thinking, I was like, it was so easy today. What happened? That kind of a thing. And I told myself that a lot of times, like, God put all these people in our lives to make us even stronger. Because normally, me, I'm not strong. Or something, I just they cry. I'll be crying, and I'll not be thinking that I'm the one at fault. Do you get? But this woman, like really made me. Like yesterday, I really felt like I'm becoming really stronger when I'm handling her. Do you understand? So what am I saying in essence? This portrays the second point I'm trying to make here right now. The traumas, the troubles that come our way, it makes us like stronger first, and secondly, it makes us know how God operates. Because most of the time, God will just make you like useless in the face of trouble for you to just carry everything and give to Him. Like when I say Akwagi hands down, like you don't have anything to do again. You don't even have strength to do anything again. You understand? So most of the time he does that to us so that we can depend solely on Him. I don't have any other person. I don't have any other strength. Just take the wheel. I was looking at Pastor Benny Hinn's video on Instagram one day, and I saw him like say something. He said, like, handing God over your matter is that simple. Like, it's as simple as it. Don't think it too much. Just come to God in prayer. Tell God what is bothering you, and that should be it. Just forget it at His foot and go on with your life. That's what he said. And I was like, wow, I've been trying really to resonate with that, but each time it comes, I'll be like, are you saying that? Are you saying that? That kind of thing. But I'm not saying anything, and he's not saying anything. He's saying that you should submit your burden to His feet and leave it there and go, yes, go and sleep well. So it's really very important that we understand trouble, we understand trauma, we understand the wilderness period as a period of like strengthening. Like God is strengthening us, first preparing us, and secondly, God also wants us to be useless in order for Him to come in. Yes, He might not be able to come in when your strength is still remaining, because at the end of the day, He wants all the glory to be unto Him. But when you do it by your own strength, you be like, it's not because I stood up for myself. If not because I stood up for myself, I wouldn't have conquered. But God will just look at you and just be looking at you with side eye like this, bombastic side eye, until all your strength don't fail, all your strength has failed, then he will then come in. That is another essence of our wilderness period. You understand? Then another thing is also to, let me pick from my book, so that we experience God firsthand. A lot of times we know God by hearsay. They say that He's like this, they say that He's like this or He's like that. But then when we experience Him, you understand, like we know Him for ourselves. We experience Him, we know Him for ourselves. And when we experience this kind of trauma or problem in the future, we know that God will come because He came the last time. So yes. So the third point here is this one is very important, because a lot of us will ask God, give me this, God, give me that. I want to get married, I want to build a house, I want to have money, this and this and that. And at last, God gives it to you, and you then abandon Him. Hello. You don't have to. You understand? Because I was listening to Teresa Belfort the other day. She said that anything that you do that gets you to where you are, continue doing it to remain there. Even the Word of God says that if we abandon Him and probably serve another God because we've gotten what we want, we will perish. Yes, But even if it's you, even if you are like it's you now that is in God's position, how will you feel? How will you feel? Ask yourself that question. How will you feel? So it's very important that when we finally get all we want from God, oh my God, that is even the sweetest time to serve Him. That is the sweetest time to give Him the praises. You understand? Like when you're dancing and dancing in your kitchen, it will be it will be so nice. You understand? So it's not nice that when we receive everything we want from God, we will then abandon Him and then serve other God. No, it's not right, and it shouldn't be our story. That is it. That is the 3 points I came to share with us today. So in summary, the first one is that we can't survive outside God. Personally, I can't. If you can, please tell me how, because I'm genuinely curious. Then the second one is our troubles, our trauma is more like a strengthening time for us. First, it makes us humble to be solely dependent on God. Secondly, it strengthens us, like it makes us like have thick skin, so that even in the midst of trauma, we know that at the end of the day, I shall still succeed because God is by my side. And the third thing that trauma does to us is that it makes us experience God firsthand, like encounter Him. That like this is how it is, like this is how it is. If it's not God factor, I don't know any other factor. Then the third point is that at the end of it all, you've arrived at your destination. You're not leaving your prayer requests. Please don't abandon Him. Don't do that, please. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again next week. Bye.